Well, what's going on, folks out there? I'm Amos Morale III, and welcome to the Recruiting Corner, Army Bowl edition. I'm joined by NOLA.com, the Times Picayune recruiting writer, Andrew Lopez. Andrew, how's it going today?
It's going real well. I'm excited for Army Bowl, and I'm really excited to get out there next week.
All right. Well, let's talk about who's going to be out there with you. A lot of Louisiana kids, several of them are attending, and several prospects from around the country that LSU is interested in. So let's just talk a little bit about who's going to be there.
Right. Let's stick to these Louisiana kids. We got 5 guys out there, so we got a pretty good list of guys that we can talk about today. Let's start with Dante Jackson of Riverdale, the athlete. He could be a guy who originally tried to commit at this game, then decided he was going to hold off. He's going to pick on January 21st between LSU, Georgia, USC. There you see him there offensively, maybe one of the best guys with the ball, in the state with the ball in his hands. Now he's a guy who is going to play cornerback at the next level. He's a guy who, I'm expecting him to really make a name for himself out there when it comes to shutting down some of these guys.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about somebody that LSU fans and Baton Rouge natives in general are very familiar with, and Catholic High running back Darius Geiss.
Right. Darius Geiss is a guy who he is an LSU commitment. He is also up for the Army Player of the Year award. He recently went to New York. Jared Roser spoke to him while he was out there. He mentioned how cold it was. And that was the first thing about it. Darius was a late addition to the Army Bowl roster, and I think he's really going to prove that he should have been invited a long time ago.
All right. Now another LSU commit that a lot of fans are very familiar with is Xavier Lewis. Has been a commit for a while. Took some time off from that commitment to explore his options,
and then recommitted again. He was still talking about taking some visits, but he's a guy who just kind of wants to experience this recruiting process. You see him there. He's another guy, kind of like Dante Jackson. Dante at least got to play a little bit of cornerback this season. Xavier played quarterback for East St. John. He's going to be a cornerback at the next level. It's going to be interesting. You're going to have probably some sets where you see Dante and Xavier on the field at the same time.
That'll be something I know a lot of LSU fans are looking forward to, hopefully seeing at the next level. And let's also talk about another guy that a lot of fans, they've heard the name, but he's playing up there in Pine, so a lot of people don't get to see him, but that's Derek Dillon. Right,
Derek. Well, first let's talk about Derek Tillery, the Notre Dame commitment, before we get to Derek Dillon, because I got a little bit of stuff we want to share about Derek. Jerry Tillery is a guy who, it was Notre Dame, LSU. It seemed like he was very much a Notre Dame guy from the start. LSU kind of snuck in a little bit. He recently signed his paperwork to go to Notre Dame. He will enroll early, so he's going to be probably leaving San Antonio, going back to pack his things in Shreveport, and then head straight to South Bend. He's an offensive line prospect. He's played a lot of D tackle too, but he projects as an offensive tackle for Notre Dame.
All right, and now Derek Dillon.
Right, now Derek Dillon. The thing about Derek Dillon right now is he is a Florida commitment, but LSU is making a very, very strong push to get him in the fold right now. And it seems like they're going to make some waves with him, especially considering with the Muschamp situation and everything that's kind of going on at Florida. Derek Dillon is a name that LSU fans need to watch out for the rest of this recruiting cycle.
All right. Well, folks, that is about all the time we'll take from you today. Be sure and check out next week's Recruiting Corner, which you'll be joining us from San Antonio.
From San Antonio.
And also be able to check out all the recruiting content that he'll be posting at NOLA.com/recruiting, and that includes exclusive videos, updates, features. You gonna post some selfies too?
I might post some selfies. I might post some selfies with Darius Geiss at Six Flags Fiesta. That's kind of what I'm planning on.
All right. Well, until next time, I'm Amos Morale III. That's Andrew Lopez. Thanks for watching.